Alright, so welcome to our nutrition slash, I'm going to say head space, Andrew will make it look clearer later, and sort of massage and injury prevention seminar. What we are covering tonight, three topics, just some nutrition basics and that will do with me. I love the NLP slash heads, slash positive thinking with Andrew at the back there, and then injury prevention and massage with Frank. And most of us should know Frank's been running around boot camp, but he is a fully qualified massage therapist. Alright, so kicking it off with me tonight. So nutrition key to transforming your body in record time. So how to reclaim your attractive, healthy and energetic boot camp body. That's not a mouthful there. Once and for all. And nutrition is a massive part of it. It's not something we really get into at boot camp too much. Not we need to. Who am I? Why should you listen to me? I come from 10 years in the Royal Australian Army, infantry background, which I left in 2008 to pursue this amazing career in the health and fitness industry, which I love very much. And then I created my own business, which you're all a part of, Jolt Fitness, at the start of 2010. To provide, You might have missed that last bit, but to provide a family environment where people can come along and exercise and work towards their goals. Safe, friendly environment. We do have Jolt Fitness. I'm fully certified personal trainer with Cert 3 and 4, a national registration with Connect, as all trainers must have. And I am a certified Diagnostic Pro analysis software, facilitator or practitioner. That is some new software that we've brought into the business, and we'll speak about that a little bit more later, but that is a software that's approved by Australian dietitians and nutritionists. Again, it's a real important part of our health. Thank you, sir. Did you know as well, just by being part of Jolt Fitness and the Jolt Fitness family, you help a great cause. With 5% of all our boot camp sales going to the Royal Children's Hospital, and you can see our tally at everydayhero.com.au/Jolt Fitness, and you can donate there as well. So we also help out at the Ronald McDonald House, which is over near the Royal Children's Hospital. Hi, Anne, how are you doing? Sit in front of the microphone. We also help out at the Ronald McDonald House with barbecues and things like that. Helping out the families and some kids over there. So keep an ear out if you want to volunteer. We've always got stuff going on. And it's for an amazing cause. Why do we do this? Because of my amazing, absolute inspirational nephew, who is my absolute hero, who's battled cancer for the last 2 years. He's a very, very, very strong young man. That's him there, but he's sitting to M&M, which I don't know here. And each and every one of you guys contribute to that cause and contribute to helping kids just like Hayden have better lives. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Alright, moving on. So just touching quickly on the top 10 reasons why most fitness programs fail. Starting at the top, with incomplete programs. Thank you, Sue. Failure to address nutrition first, and that one's highlighted because you can train until the cows come home, but if your nutrition isn't, at least above par, then you're just going to get sort of either mediocre results, or you're just going to continue to spin your wheels. Because as I say all the time, you cannot out-train a bad diet. Can't do it. Bad diet all the time. Incomplete nutrition, so it's just not covering all your macronutrients and not having all the right balances of carbohydrates, protein and fats. It is as simple as calories in, calories out, but if you dig a bit deeper, you can want a whole diet of just fat, which just really work in the way it takes you. Avoiding cardio. Cardio is obviously a really important part our fitness programs for heart health, lung health, cardiovascular fitness, and avoiding that, is going to set you up to fail as well, because it's also an amazing factor in our cardio. So, I didn't even start much. 20 minutes starts now. A little bit more time. Pushing too hard too soon, and we really want to make sure, especially at boot camp, that you go along at your own pace and progress when you're ready, so we prevent getting injured and ultimately slowing down that progress. So the great thing about boot camp is that it's tailored to everyone at everyone's fitness levels, and it's our job to make sure we push you within your limits, but under the right control and in the right time. So you're not pushing too hard too early, and all these different sort of injuries and things that come out. Number 6, the top 10 reasons why most programs fail: no warm-up and no cool-downs. And we need to really make sure we're nice and warm, and some of you would have experienced Danny's. Danny's warm-up, which apparently just like a workout in itself. Vicky, do you agree? And so it's really important to get that elasticity in our muscles and really get the blood flowing before we start any kind of strenuous exercise, and that prevents injury as well, so that's really important. And just as important is the cool down, bringing that core temperature back down slowly and having a good stretch, again to prevent injury and to get the slice. I don't just move right over that. Number 7, no stretching. No post-workout nutrition, and we'll speak a little bit about that again tonight. A massive one, because all our recovery and all our muscle growth and everything doesn't happen while we're training, it happens once we stop all the rest and recuperate all that kind of stuff. And we need to get that process started as soon as possible after we work out. So, lack of professional guidance, that's where myself, Danny, and anyone who works at Jolt comes in, and it's our job to guide you guys and give you as much information and educate you as much as we can, so you do reach your goals in health and fitness. As much as I'm sure you'd like to come along just to hang out with us, at the end of the day, we want you, reach your health and fitness goals. That's what's important. And lack of accountability, and this is number 10, but this is probably one of the most important, because you need accountability. If you're not accountable to anything, it's too easy for us as humans just to go, I'll just let you in, If you're accountable, and that's where boot camp's great, because you're not just accountable to yourself and to us, but you're accountable to all the people you make friends with in this group environment and family as well, which is massively important. So accountability is a massive one. Thank you, sir. Alright, moving along into nutrition basics. So, nutrition is all about energy balance. So, energy balance is achieved by matching our energy intake or our food intake with expenditure. And that's through activity and through our metabolism. So, as simple as the amount of food we're eating, the amount of exercise we're doing, or incidental exercise, or movement, or everyday exercise, or activity. So, we want this up here, and we want obviously what we're eating down here. As it says there, if you're burning more energy or food than you're eating, you will lose weight. And that's as basic as it can get, and there is obviously, as you start to lose weight and your body starts to change, there is plateaus and other things that come into play, but from a basic exercise and nutrition point of view, that is the equation. And this is why activity and exercise, as well as a healthy diet, are important, because you can just restrict your calories and you can lose weight, but then you're not strengthening bones, you're not building muscle, which in turn is raising your metabolism, which in turn is burning more fat. You're not strengthening your immune system and doing all these things. So, and you're not getting the most bang for your buck with your body when it comes to burning calories. So, that's why exercise and nutrition. Alright, you can't have a bad diet, as I said before. And that lovely picture there, with all those yummy foods. They're calorie dense at the end of the day. So, and just for examples off the top of my head, I think 2 or 3 bits of pizza would have over 1,000 calories. You can't burn 1,000 calories. unless you're doing some fairly intense exercise. You can't really, and that's just one. You think that's just one little meal, you get 2 or 3 bits of pizza, and that's like, I'm sure it's not all you eat for the day. So you can't out-train that. So with your food, and I'm talking about bad food, I'm just talking about food in general. So with your carbohydrates, and that's things like your breads, your pastas, your rice, all that kind of stuff. 1 gram of that equals about 4 calories. Okay. Moving on to the proteins, same deal. 1 gram of protein, so we're talking, leg meats, all that kind of stuff. 4 calories in that as well. And then our fats. Our fats are a bit more calorie dense. So whilst we do fats in our diet, 1 gram of fat has 9 calories, so you can see it's more than double the calories. So if you've got a very high fat diet, there's a fair chance you're going to be over your calorie intake. So moving on to what we should be eating, or what should I be eating, I should say. So you should always be mindful to stay within your energy needs, regardless of whether you're eating healthy or not. Too much food, good or bad, can lead to weight gain. So, and this is where some people come unstuck, because they think, I'm not eating fruit and veg, I'm eating, whole grains, I'm eating, good fats and all this kind of stuff, but I'm not losing weight. And that's only because they're still in a calorie surplus. You can smash heaps of good food, but that means it's still energy in, energy out. So, good food, too much of, can still lead to weight gain. Alright, so breaking down the different sort of macronutrients that we should be eating. Good fats and oils, and the kind of oils we're talking about is olive oil, canola oil, flaxseed oil, which are all good. And then the bad stuff, which is full of our trans fat and our bad fat that clogs our arteries and really is not good for us, is in stuff like butter, margarine, shortening, and all that bad stuff. So you want to keep your fat in your diet, somewhere between 15 to 25% of your overall calories. Okay, so not too high. And we want to have most of that fat come from our good fats. So, from fish, and especially fatty fish like salmon is awesome. Nuts and seeds, good oils, and of course avocado, which is really good. And you want to limit the intake of saturated fats, and that's, as I said before, all your trans fats and all those bad fats that are in fatty food and are in all the butter and margarine and all that kind of bad stuff. And probably most of the stuff when you get takeaway food is cooked by some sort of bad sort of trans fat. On to our next one, which is our proteins. And protein is probably one of the most important macronutrients because it provides the building blocks for muscle. So all this work and stuff you're doing in boot camp, proteins is the building blocks for muscle. So that's the stuff that's going to repair and build more muscle, which in turn is going to lead to more fat loss. So, but we want to again stick to lean and low fat proteins. So poultry, fish, meats, nuts and seeds, but we want to have lean meats and all that kind of stuff, which I think is on the next slide. So excellent vitamins and minerals provide building blocks of muscle, which I stated before. And you want to choose lean cuts, so as little marbling as possible, and you want to have with your steak like sirloin, or ground steak, and you want to avoid the fatty ones like sausages, ham, bacon, salami, pretty much anything fried. Really. But remember, like with bacon, you can get middle bacon, you can get low fat bacon, so don't think, oh my god, my life's over, I can't eat bacon anymore. There's definitely a lot of, especially with lean ham you can have as well and stuff like that. It's just about being aware and what you're eating. So I want to healthy carbohydrates. And carbohydrates are probably one of the most important macronutrients because it's pretty much our main sort of source of energy. So we want complex carbohydrates that gives us a nice slow release of energy and also gives us a good source of fibre. Also our brain runs pretty much on carbohydrates only. It doesn't really function very well on any other fibre-rich fruit and veg and whole grains fairly often. So, and you want to reduce the intake of this.
When you talk about whole grain, just explain it. Does it have to be like in its purest form?
No.
Or is it, so let's say whole grain bread, but it's got no grain in it?
Whole grain bread.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, whole grain bread would have grains in it. But seeds.
Okay.
It's just how the bread's made. It usually it's made. Yeah, it's made by wholemeal or whole grain flour.
But it's wholemeal bread, whole grain bread.
Well,
or not.
Well, no, it's made from wholemeal. So, but then the next step up will be whole grain, which has nuts and seeds and things in it.
Yeah, so it's processed.
Yeah. I would say with bread,
It's fine.
yeah, with bread it's a process of, okay, your first step would be white bread, which is made from white flour and starch, and it's all sort of easily digested. It's almost like eating sugar, really. And then the next step up would be wholemeal, which is better because it's made from wholemeal flour, and it's a little bit lower GI, but it's still a little processed. And then the next, or the best step would be whole grain. Wholemeal flour, and it's got grains and things which is going to lower its sort of GI content and that kind of stuff. So you want to stay away from the starchy kind of stuff, which is white rice and white rice, white bread, and all this kind of stuff. It's really digested quite easily and quite quickly, so you find yourself eating it. Gives you a nice spike, and then you just come back down and really hungry again quite quickly afterwards.
We're just discussing white rice.
Yeah, that's rye bread's another good one because it's yeah, it is. It's really good. It's really low GI as well, so it doesn't give that big additional spike. So rye bread's good. Sourdough's another reasonably good one as well. It's low GI. It's not. Are we right there? Yeah, question, Joe.
I think anything.
Yeah, but it's, the reason thing with sourdough is it's low GI, so it's not giving you that big sort of spike and then making you really hungry.
So something that turns to sugar. Is that white flour?
Yeah. It's really refined. Any other questions? So, and you want to stick with a variety of colours of fruits and vegetables. You're eating 2 to 3 serves per day. You want to select, a lot of dark green, orange, and the more colours the better with fruit and veg. That's what I would say. And legumes as well. You want to eat them several times a week. All our vitamins and minerals come from our fruit. That protects our immune system. So, I personally, and other people disagree, I don't think you can eat, too much fruit, really. Unless you're smashing like 40 pounds a day. I don't fruits, no, just candy. Alright. So even though our fuel comes from 3 sources, all calories are not created equal. So if you take 100 calories from carbohydrates, your body would use 5 or 10 of those calories to actually digest it. Okay? Does that make sense? So you take 100 of those fat calories and your body will probably spend a little less than 5 to 10. Fats absorbed really easily into the body. And this is where protein is a big one because you take 100 of those protein calories and that's probably like a small serving of chicken or something like that. Your body's going to use 20 to 30 calories just in digesting that protein. So that's why we really need to make protein a priority at most meals. Okay? And protein makes you feel fuller as well. So, it makes you feel fuller. It's a building block for muscle. It slows the digestive process. It burns more calories. It lowers the GI of the food. So, if you're having a food that's got a high GI level, it's going to give you a bit of a spike in insulin levels. Add some protein to that meal, and all of a sudden, that sort of spike will come down at GI. A little tip, I just thought I'd add in. 60% or 70% of our total calorie expenditure goes towards bodily functions and the processes to keep us alive. So really, all the calories we're burning, only probably about 20 to 30% is through exercise. Really. So knowing that, so a big tip to burn more fuel is to hit the accelerator in everyday activities. And it's a no-brainer, get moving as much as you can. It's really, really sort of, something that isn't done enough and is really underestimated when it comes to burning calories is incidental exercise. It's so easy. You can just park further away from the shops. You can just take stairs instead of elevators. You can, get public transport and walk to the train station. You can come up with 1,000 different ways that you could add incidental exercise into your day and burn so many more calories. So yeah, more time on your feet, the better, walking to work, etc. Alright, so I just wanted to quickly touch on water. Water is probably one of the most important sort of nutrients our body needs. I mean, we'll go through this pretty quickly of what water does for us, and probably 8 out of 10 of us don't get enough water. Every cell, tissue, organ, almost every life-sustaining function that needs water. 60% of our bodies are made up of water. You should be getting at least 2 litres a day. I know you say, we're drinking all the night. That's good. That's all the bad stuff out of your body. That's what you want. It cools the body when exercising. It transports waste in the body, or waste products out of the body. Assists in food intake, so it can aid in better digestion. Help maintain blood pressure. Typically known as low blood pressure. Helps maintain efficient digestion, as we said before. Lubricates joints. Aids in weight loss by naturally suppressing the appetite. I know people have lost weight just by upping their water intake. Upping the water intake and getting better sleep is two of the big things that people sort of dismiss the weight loss. Helps relieve water retention and gets rid of that sort of puffiness that some people can get from holding water. And you should be drinking water during and after exercise. Don't wait until you are thirsty. Because if you wait until you're thirsty, like I am right now, and it's catching. So if I take a drink now, I reckon half the room will take a sip. Yeah, it's catching. It's catching. It works. So carry along with you. It's the easiest way to do it. It's there. And if you're around people all day, you'll see someone take a drink and look, and you take a drink. It's there. You've got to get your water. You're just missing out on so much if you're not getting at least 2 litres a day. When should I be in here? Let's speed this up. Always been a problem. So the basic principles. So you want to eat your first meal as soon as possible after you get up. Okay? You want to get that metabolism going. And this is where people think, I don't need to lose weight. No, you want to get that metabolism going. You can take it up and eat pizza. That's probably not a good idea. But get up, get a nice, healthy, well-balanced meal as soon as you can. And then you want to eat every 2 to 3 hours after that. When it comes to training, we're going to pre-train snack about 60 to 90 minutes prior to exercise. And the post-workout snack and post-workout is really important. About 60 minutes after completing training. And those sheets that are on your chairs, they do have some ideas in there for pre and post workout ideas, and there also is good food lists on the front page as well, and some bad things.
Sorry, Brad, how can you do it if you do a 6 o'clock class in the morning?
Yeah, so 6 o'clock in the morning is a bit harder, especially if you're someone who gets up at 10 to 6 and you're down there. You go. And I guess the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure we're preserving muscle mass. So even if it's half a protein shake with guzzle down or something like that, just so we've got the protein in the system, so we're not going to dip too much into our protein sources for energy. But you're going to be after sleeping like your carbohydrate stores are going to be fairly low, if not depleted. So doing high intensity exercise, it is going to be a bit harder because primarily we use carbohydrates for sort of higher intensity exercise for fuel. So especially with a lot of the sort of cross-training type stuff we do at boot camp. So if you're empty, you are going to feel a bit flat over there. And you've got to test and sort of trial things. Maybe have half a banana and see how that works for you or something like that. You know, prior to boot camp. And if it sits in there, right, you know, bananas have got enough sugar so they don't digest it fairly quickly. You know, have some grapes in the fridge and a handful of grapes before you go or something. And it's a bit of a trial and error to see what works for you, but you know, unless you knew it was going to be a low intensity or more aerobic session, I would say where possible try to get some. Because you burn it, so. And trust me, you'll notice the difference. But it's just playing with things and seeing what works for you, because we're all different and things sit in our stomach differently. And if it just doesn't work, then I'd say have like half a protein shake or something just to sort of take care of that. Don't eat too close to training. Really, if you're having a meal, you don't want to be having a meal inside 2 hours. I think it's 2 hours before, you know, carbohydrates start to be broken down into the bloodstream. So, you know, if you're having a big heavy meal like inside 2 hours, it's sort of going to but again, you want to have something, so more of the line side things on there. You know, inside that 3 hours, it's probably not as heavy, it's still going to give you some energy and it's still going to give you a good. So, is that your way of telling me I take this along? Yeah, so it's important, and if you look on your list there's things like that yogurt's good for it within that 2 hours. But again, as a rule, I use, you know, if it's inside 2 hours, you know, I probably have a protein shake or something, then I have a piece of fruit about 60 minutes out. Sometimes even 30 minutes out, I'll have an apple or something, because fruit doesn't seem to sit in my stomach too bad. Bananas especially, like bananas like 30 minutes before I go home. I just lost a little power of this. Yeah, I mean, you've got to remember they're just sugar. So, yeah, if you were going to do exercise where you're going to exercise for more than an hour, yeah, absolutely. And anyone that's trained for, like, when you've trained for long distance running, I'm sure you would agree with you and you wear a race and like gels, which is just carbohydrates, sugar, or whatever. Yeah, I think for inside sort of, you know, 60 minutes, I don't think it's really worth it for, you know, outside that, you know, for longer sort of training. Absolutely. You need to do it. Alright guys, so thank you again for your attention. So next up is Andrea. I'll let Andrea do her own introduction, and I've called her 5 different titles tonight, so I'll let her call herself to Thank you, Tim.
Alright, good evening everyone. My name is Andrea Henderson, and before I go into what I'm going to talk about tonight, I don't think Brad a huge amount of presentation tonight. So tonight I'm going to be giving you something that's really practical, and I'm not sure if you guys have just got some paper to write on, so you might want to take some things down. I've got some really practical tips to give you. I'm not going to go into too much detail about what it is that I do and how I creating a bit of a wave effect. And that's what my intention is for my clients when they come and see me, is to actually create more of a life that's a little less hit and miss, or spiky. Because that kind of, it's hard work when life is like that, and that's when our energy gets depleted, and things just become a bit more difficult, yeah? So that's what it's about, creating more of a wave effect. And when we're born, we're born in this natural state. We don't have any layers of anything sort of overwhelming us. What happens as we grow up and as we, go through our 0 to 7 years in primary school, and preschool and kinder and that kind of thing, we have just things that happen to us, events that happen to us, and we have no control over them sometimes. We're just very young children. So what that does though is it creates a layer upon layer effect. And then we get to our 8 to 10, 10 to 12 years, we're getting socialised, we're modelling people in our lives, and we get to our teenage years and we're starting to tension them up a little bit, and again, the layers become thicker and heavier, and often we actually don't have awareness of what's really going on. So we just take the actions that we think we should be taking, and do the things that we think we should be doing, and we get results that we are like or we don't like. The problem with that is that we've got rules that are external to us. We have our beliefs that are formed about ourselves and about others and about the world. We have our values, which often our values are assumed from our families, and we don't question them until we get to our 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, sometimes never, some people. And we start questioning those things. Well, why is it that I actually do this all the time? And then we start getting some answers, and then often it's at that point that we can start making change, like how do I do something different? So the idea with creating an intention, what we talked about mentioned before, is to actually start unpacking some of those layers and be really clear about what it is that you want from your exercise regime. So when Brad talks to you, when you first enter into his program, and when there's an ongoing effect with the program as well, just be very clear about what's your intention for yourself. And what I'd like to do is perhaps set a bit of a challenge for you in thinking about what rules do you have around exercise. What will you do? What won't you do? Yeah? And what are those rules stopping you from doing? And there's the enjoyment factor that we need to have when we're exercising. What rules do you have? Who might be clear about some of the rules you might have around exercising?
Doesn't mean no burpees.
I don't like burpees. That could be cool. I don't like burpees because of X, Y, and Z. I don't like getting up early in the morning to go. I don't like coming home and to train after I've been working hard all day. These are self-imposed rules. Or there could be rules that are imposed on you from someone else in your life. You can't go because the kids need to be fed, or you can't go because there hasn't been enough shopping and we need some food, or whatever it is. So we're always up against this, this toing and throwing, the rules and the regulations of our lives. Forget about beliefs and values of our other conversation just for tonight. It's really about identifying what the rules that are occurring in your life. How is that holding you back from achieving your goals? The other thing that this leads to is overwhelm and anxiety. So when we've got all these rules imposed on us, and often it's just ourselves that do it, we can become quite anxious and quite overwhelmed with the enormity of something that we're actually trying to achieve. So, example might be doing boot camp 2 or 3 times a week, and then there's all the other pressures and the non-acceptance, I guess you could say, others' rules that we're going to boot camp that's then holding you back. It's just something to be aware of and start playing with it in your own mind. So, okay, what's actually holding you back, and do you want to tolerate that? Do you want to put up with that? Yeah. Any questions, comments, feedback on that stuff? Lots of acknowledgement. Yeah, good stuff. Excellent. So the thing here is to break free of the shackles, break free of the rules. One of the things I say to my clients is the less rules that you have in your life, if you're feeling like, I can't bother, you know, I don't want to go and train tonight, I just feel flat, having a rubbish day, bosses giving you a hard time, or whatever, you know, whatever comes up, and give you something in the moment that will help you actually break what I call break state, and do something different. It's a really, really simple exercise. But as I said, the key here is that you can actually change on a dime how you feel in the moment. So a similar exercise to that is a little bit of stand up moment. And this is a standing legs. How does that feel? Yeah. Yeah. That's good. You kind of hang around, kind of just being an observer, isn't it, of everything else that's going on.
Very close.
It is very close, absolutely. Whereas in the break state, you move position somewhere else. I want you to get into this position. Let's move back to my legs. Right. And assume the position.
So we're all in there, Ken.
Yeah. Did Brad say there's going to be no one yet tonight? Alright, and just notice the difference. Hands are ready, noticing the difference. How different does that feel? Yeah? Okay, good. Back to that. Another position. If you change the leg on this one, and you want to look different with the legs where you've got that, okay? We're going to go for a run. Okay, so we're ready, steady, go! Come on! Time run! Hard! Faster! Come on! Let's go run! Alright, good. How do you feel? Freer, absolutely. What else? What else are you getting from that?
Energized.
Yeah, absolutely. So similar to, you can sit down there and do it. So you can see, just in a moment, from slouching down and pretty flat in your chair, you actually all have the power within, sounds kind of corny, but it's true, to change your state, your emotional state, and how you feel moment by moment by moment. Okay? That's the core, that's the essence of what I do. Yeah, whether it's in health and wellness, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in business. Often people believe that they can't change their circumstances. But our physiology is actually what impacts our mental state. If our physiology is poor, nothing's working, then nothing will work. That's a guarantee. Yeah, so that just gives you something to take away with you tonight. And if you're feeling like you've made the commitment to boot camp or whatever it is in your life, and if you're feeling a bit flat, we all have our circumstances. That's a given. Challenges in life are actually inbuilt. So that's never going to change. You're always going to be making decisions, you're going to be doing things, things work, things don't work. The idea is just to create a bit of flow by bringing you back to your own state, your own core state. Useful exercise? Excellent. Alright. So talked a little bit before about intention. Now Wayne Dyer, who's heard of Wayne Dyer? He's one of the leading experts in the US, and he's got a book out at the moment called The Power of Intention. It's a very good book. He says that people with intention have a strong purpose or an aim, accompanied by a determination to produce a desired result. He says that people driven by intention are described as having a strong will that won't permit anything to interfere with achieving the inner desire. He also says what they do is that they actually never give up, they have a never give up attitude. And what they do is they internalise in their thinking and in their vision, in their mind's eye, what it is that they actually want. Now that is challenging for some people because not all people are really good at visualising what it is that they want. But this is the power of intention, is to actually start creating what it is through your mind's eye and start navigating your way to that. Alright? So before we move too further on to tonight, on out of time already. I just want you to think about what's your intention? What are you taking away already from this session, from what Greg's said? What are you going to implement straight away? And from what I've said so far, what intention do you have for yourself with taking something away? So let's have a think about that and jot it down. Power of intention. Every day thinking about what's my intention for today, what's my intention for working at, am I going to raise the bar for myself or am I actually actually a habit that you get into, start to finish things, start maintaining finish it. Yeah.
Find that people will naturally have a start maintaining finish in different areas.
Yes.
So you might have to start maintaining finish in some areas, but not.
Generally, it's a bit of both. It's not necessarily linear, right? Some people are really good starters. They're not so good at maintaining and so they know how to finish things. Some other people are slow to start, but quick to finish. Yeah, so it just depends. And in the different areas of life. So, you know, say an area of life may be relationships. Some people may not be really good at any relationships that don't work. Or their friends or partners that or it could be in a job. So it doesn't have the cost.
Yeah.
So if they're not good at finishing the relationship, they're not going to that good at finishing the job. But it's not linear and it's not always the case. So start, maintain, finish. It's a really great way of getting into the habit. One of the things I did for myself with this exercise was I started making the bed every day. I'm just not good at it, you know. But for me, it was just one area of my life. If I can do that, I can actually start other things. You know, it's evidence that I can start things in a particular area and then start in another area and start in another area. And it kind of completes the cycle as well. So I go to bed, I'll finish the day, I'm going to bed, and then I get up and I start a new day and I finish the sleep while I'm in bed. So it's just a bit of an example of how I've had it used to me. It doesn't have to be overly complicated, just, you know, a very simple exercise for each day. Right, and the final, just to finish up, guys, is the last thing is to connect more with people. So we've become quite a disparate society. I don't know if you've noticed that in your own lives, but we are becoming more and more fractured as a society. As things speed up, it just has to happen. You know, we're all on a mission to get things done and do more, have more, that kind of thing. And we actually are thinking we're going to be more as a result of doing more. It actually is the wrong way around. So take on just connecting with people. Pick one person that you haven't connected with and connect to them. Just see what happens. You know, see if you enjoy it or not. And notice what it is that you enjoy, what it isn't that you enjoy. It could be a whole heap of rules going on that you've created for yourself, and that's why you're not enjoying it. The idea is to just accept people for who they are. You know, there is no perfect human being. There are imperfections in the room. Are you prepared to admit? Yeah. There is no such thing as perfection. Okay? Perfection is aiming for a bar that is way too high. It's unattainable. How do you know when you get there? Okay? So connect more with people and see how it goes. So create intention. Exercise more. Exercise every day. Get your body moving. Touch more. Sleep. Make sure you sleep more. And connect with people. Do you start on and finish? And connect with people. So as I mentioned, that's pretty for me. Thank you for your time and attention. If you are interested in coming along to the workshop on the page, it does go a lot deeper into the start, maintain and finish. It's all about creating the best year ever. Yes, we're already moving towards March. It's not too late though, so it's really about thinking about where you want the remainder of the year to go, not just in your health and wellness, but in other areas of life as well. So thank you for spending your time.
So much to cover to you. Pretty soon now. So, you know, Russian Frank too much. So thank you for your patience and please Frank.
I'm Frank, I'm a massage therapist. I run my own business, mental massage therapy. It wasn't very creative, but easy for me to remember. Okay, so FSMT is obviously self-explanatory. Here tonight to talk about massage and injury prevention. And I'll be covering a few little points as well with that. So obviously massage, benefits of massage, the importance of good nutrition and all that. And they're really good. They're really good to unwind, de-stress, and just sort of feel good. There's no deep tissue or anything like that for those that don't like deep tissue. Remedial treatments, the deeper tissue, your sports massage, your remedial massage, and those that want to sort of help remove those aches and pains or treat a specific injury. You have your reflexology and reflexology, which is they're both feet treatments. Now, reflexology is not one that's very well known, it's not really out there much. Basically, the difference between those are reflexology, you've got your foot chart, and certain parts of the feet represent different parts of the body. So, where someone might want to treat a sinus issue or a kidney function, things like that, that's that kind of massage. Reflexology is actually dividing the foot into segments, 4 segments that represent 4 cavities of the body. So, your cranial cavity, your thoracic cavity, which is your chest, your abdominal cavity, and your pelvic cavity. So it's a different type of foot treatment that works on the whole body, similar to how reflexology does. Acupuncture and acupressure. Acupuncture, most people know, it's the needles and the burning sometimes, which is called moxa. Acupressure is the same sort of treatment, working on meridians and pressure points, that instead of using the needle, you're just using finger pressure in those areas. And then you've got things like cupping. So cupping is a traditional technique. It's used, you use a glass cup, similar to that, and with that you light a flame inside and place it on the skin. So with that it actually causes a suction, and it's quite pain-free, you're dealing with fire. It's really good. It's the equivalent of almost a deep tissue massage without the pain. So what it does is promote circulation, it breaks down scar tissue, moves fluid around the body, and just placing these as well on people who don't like the touch. I've got friends who don't like massage and don't like the hands-on stuff. I do a full body treatment with cups, and they get the benefits of that too.
So, how long does that take? Is it just certain spots on the body, or is it?
No, you can put it anywhere. Cupping's really good for obviously your muscle aches and pains and things like that. You can actually use it to treat things like colds and flus or bronchitis and things where you've got fluid in the body that doesn't need to be there. Cupping works by removing anything that shouldn't be in the body, like a bit like a vacuum cleaner. You can put a cup on the whole body and you get the nice dark black rings. If there's no tension or trauma in the area, you'll actually just get a pink ring that fades really quickly. So you could cup on the same mark day after day. If that tension's removed, that mark does go away. So and marks do last. They can last 7 days to 3 weeks. The whole process is the same as a massage. We incorporate cupping in massage. So where you do a full body massage, you can put cups on as well while you work on the legs. Or you can do a whole massage. You can do it in half an hour, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour. However long you want to lay there with cups on is fine. Okay, so obviously the benefits of massage is it offers stress relief, both for the body and the mind. A lot of people do have that sort of storm going on in their head, and they just need some time out. Massage is a great tool for that, just to help unwind, and a lot of it too then spreads out through the neck and shoulders, which gets quite tight. Promotes circulation. A lot of people suffer from things like lymphatic drainage, where you get fluid retention, bad circulation, cold feet, cold hands. Massage actually helps promote body fluid movement. So when you do have those cold feet and cold hands after a massage, you find the body actually does warm up quite a lot. It aids in elimination of toxins, and that's through the lymphatic system. So where you do have toxins in the body, you have scar tissues, muscle problems, things like that, good massage, it helps actually take those bad tissues and toxins out of the muscles and out of the body systems, and then you just eliminate them. And water's a massive part in that process as well. The breakdown of scar tissues and muscle trigger points. Everyone sort of goes, I've got a knot, often described as a knot in the shoulder, or you've got a bump in the muscle where you feel it's quite sore. That's actually a trigger point in that muscle. So massaging that sometimes is a little bit painful, but as well as that, it helps break it down. And things like scar tissues, people who have knee surgeries, reconstructions, anything like that where there's scar tissue, it's often the hardening of tissues. Massage is a great way, and so is cupping, actually bringing nutrients and blood into those areas, and nutrition and massage go hand in hand. So obviously, food is fuel. So when food is consumed, it actually goes through the digestive system. And it's not until it hits your intestines that it actually leaches out into the system through the bloodstreams and gives that nutrients to those body tissues. Benefits and management of a good diet obviously aid in that. So if you've got a good diet, you can tend to fall off track. If you're really sticking to it, as well as a good massage plan, your body tends to function at its peak for longer, and you usually get less breakdowns. Providing nutrients to muscles and damaged cells is obviously the key of massage, and if you're providing your muscles and cells with that good nutrients, minerals and all that sort of stuff, it actually helps to recover really well. So nutrients and body function and health, they all sort of go hand in hand, so that sort of just sums up that slide. With injury prevention, keeping healthy by a diet, exercise is a great way to prevent injuries. So nutrition actually has quite a big part in how you feel and how you can move. You don't need something bad and go, I'm ready to do a good run now, or really perform at your best. Where you have a nice healthy diet where you can get that quick energy is a good way to feed those muscles to perform at their best. The importance of stretching and flexibility, well, that comes down to your goals and how you want to manage that. But as well as that, massage really is great for stretching and flexibility, where you might have your limits with massage is actually stretches and things you can go into that actually increase your range of movement. And when you've got the range of movement in those joints, muscles, ligaments, tendons, is when you get less tears, and the aging process is actually a lot better. So I have a client at the moment, and she's 72, just had her 72nd birthday in January. She was a ballerina in Spain, so now she's here, and every time she gets off the table and I go back in to see how she's feeling, the way she tests herself is she actually picks her leg up and puts it up behind her ear, and then she knows she's nice and loose. So it's strange, I know, she's close. Having the flexibility and just ongoing stretches is really good. So just remember that. So when you're doing your stretches, take them seriously. Really, it's a good part of warming up and cooling down, as Brad mentioned. And obviously, regularly assessing your body. Know where your body's at. I tell people all the time, I'm not one to go and push massage on people and say you've got to have a massage every 2 weeks, every 4 weeks. You set a base, you have your massage, and see how you feel. Listen to your body. Your body tells you a lot of things. If you're feeling sore, don't wait till things are broken. If you set up a regular massage plan that suits you, and that could be you like 2 massages a year, you like 4, 5, you might like it quarterly. Set that up and make it part of your routine, because usually when people come to me and something's sore or not functioning correctly, it usually takes 3 or 4 treatments to get them back to where they want to be. If you can prevent that, it's better than having to go through all that stress and those muscle problems. So that's basically it. A little bit quick. I know we're speeding things up a little bit, but if anyone's got any questions about any massage or treatments, I think.
Do you consider someone that has like I've got chronic lower back, and I've been Australia at least once a month. In between that, if you were to get massage, would that improve the situation?
Absolutely. And I'm more than happy to work with, if you've got another healthcare practitioner that you do go see, I'm more than happy to work with them to come up with a treatment plan for you. With injuries and any chronic problems, certainly we can focus the treatments on those areas, and we can apply different techniques to those areas. So certainly we'll see what benefits your body and how you move. But certainly it will help, because it's providing circulation, breaking down of scar tissue. So where your osteos, what they're doing your exercises, and they check the sort of the relationship between bones and muscles, they might recommend massage as an alternative or an in-between, where it just gives you more movement. Yep. Any other questions? No? Thanks very much. As part of this tonight, if anyone would like to try a massage from me, I thought I'd give a little bit of a special and offer $40 for an hour massage if you book in March. And that also offers, I am based in Essendon, but if you like, I do a mobile service. So if it's easier for me to come to your house of an evening or during the day, I'm more than happy to work with you on that. Thanks very much, and thanks for having me.
myself or Sue. Also in your pack as well, you have the big red leaflet there is the information about Amber's amazing workshops she has happening. So make sure you check that one out in there as well. There is a couple of vouchers, gift cards there you can pass on to friends, family, as well as consult forms if you're interested in our drive analysis software or consoles. If you have no other questions, we will be hanging around in this kind of 15 minutes if you have any questions. Otherwise, thank you so much. Oh, hang on, wait. We need to do the draw draft.
Anyone wants to see what my front looks like or feel it for themselves, I have got some stuff online that anyone wants to give it a go.
Right, so I'm just going to whisper in my ear. We're going to have two draws tonight, actually. The first draw is going to be for my prize, which is the data analysis console. Thank you, drum roll, please. And the winner is Kylie. Congratulations. So again, Kylie, you can look that to yourself or through Sue.
And this one has to go up.
Yeah, I want hard
Package.
And for our second draw, it's going to be complimentary seat at Andrew's workshop. Does anyone else want to draw this? Jasmine, she's gone. What's the consensus here? We redraw it? Or? I think so. Congratulations, Jasmine. Thank you so much for coming down to this part of our seminar. We'll be looking at putting another one on in the middle of our winter camp. Or I will, anyway, depending on what disciplines we have. Probably more going down the line of a bit more into nutrition for camp and performance and stuff like that. And, watch this space. Any other questions, please come and see us. Otherwise, enjoy your Thursday night.